Hallo Leute, Takeo hier. Weiter geht es mit Red Dead Redemption 2. Das letzte Mal waren wir ja in Valentine und wollten ein paar Schafe versteigern, wo wir auf Leviticus Cornwall getroffen sind, also die Person, deren Zug wir ganz am Anfang ausgeräumt haben, diesen sehr schönen. Und jetzt sind wir auch weitergezogen mit unserem Camp, nachdem das auch wieder ein bisschen eskaliert ist. Sind jetzt also hier in der Nähe von Rhodes, im Prinzip von da oben ein bisschen weiter nach hier unten gewandert. Und anscheinend ist hier auch irgendwie schon wieder ein Problem. Was geht denn da vor sich?
Oh, I'm sorry, Captain. Did they do things differently in the Navy?
Yeah.
Oh, say whatever you damn well please, but I tell you, if I don't get out of here soon, I'm gonna kill somebody.
And if you don't stop hissing at me, I'm gonna kill you.
You come near me.
What is wrong with you two?
I ain't chopping vegetables for a living.
Oh, I'm sorry, madam. Was there insufficient feathers in your pillow?
I ain't lazy, Mr. Morgan. I'll work, but not this.
Well, ain't cooking work?
My husband and we shared the work. All of it. I was out in the fields. I can hunt, carry a knife, or use a gun. But I tell you, you keep me here, I'll skin this fat old coot and serve him for dinner.
Watch your damn mouth, you crazy goddamn fishwife!
Ah!
Enough, both of you! Well, come with me then. You want to head out there, run with the men? So be it. But we do more than just hunting. We're hunted. And them things hunting us, well, they got guns of their own.
I ain't afraid of dying.
Good. You need anything, Mr. Pearson? Maybe me and Mrs. Adler gonna take a little ride.
Yeah, sure. Here's my list, and can you post this letter for me while you're there?
Sure. Come on, princess. Are you coming with me then, woman?
So I've graduated from chopping vegetables to shopping.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
Oh, Arthur scheint nicht sehr gut gelaunt zu sein. Aber dann fahren wir mal nach Rhodes, wahrscheinlich zum Einkaufen.
You cool down then yet?
I guess. I ain't no scullion, and I sure as hell ain't taking orders from that sweating half-wit.
I guess we all gotta do our share, princess.
Where's that letter?
Are you reading his mail now?
Oh, robbing and killing's okay, but letter reading's where we draw the line.
Here.
Dear Aunt Kathy,
You are something else.
I haven't heard from you in some time, so I pray to the Lord above that your health has not deteriorated further. Blah, blah, blah. It's boring. Ooh. Wait a sec. Listen to this. Since we last corresponded, I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself. Before you ask, I am still yet to take a wife, but I can assure you it's not for a lack of suitors. You ever actually even talk to a woman he ain't paid for?
Oh, look. We're all hiding behind something.
And what's this? Return to Tacitus Kilgore.
Oh, that. Now that's Dutch's idea. All mail to be sent to the same alias. Whenever we set up somewhere new, Strauss, he heads into town. Tells them to start expecting mail from a Tacitus Kilgore, or whatever they changed it to. Here, give me that back. We got work to do.
Morning to you, Sergeant.
Hey.
What's in your head?
Careful now.
Okay,
Oh,
here we are.
So, what's the plan? I shoot the shopkeeper while you...
No, you insane?
I thought we was outlaws.
Outlaws, not idiots. We rob fools that rob other people. These people, they're just trying to get by. So you head on in there and you buy us some food to eat. And no guns.
You're sure?
This time, there'll be time for killing soon enough.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna go check the mail. Nothing exciting.
Oh, Miss Adler, machen Sie bitte keine Faxen. Hier waren wir ja schon mal und haben Billy Midnight getroffen. Oh,
Careful there.
Can I help you, mister?
Yes, I would like to post a letter.
All right.
das ist Alden, den haben wir im Red Dead Online schon getroffen.
Okay, no trouble.
Thank you.
Bye now.
Schauen wir mal, ob sie alles eingekauft hat.
I birthed foals with more strength than you. Hell, my sister's newborn had more strength than you, and he came out bright blue.
I'm trying.
Try harder.
Hell, he is. Something shameful, all right.
Ist okay, Sadie? Meine Güte, haben wir viel eingekauft.
I think this is everything.
Thanks. Here, take that for yourself, okay?
Thanks.
Well, give it back then. Jesus. I didn't ask for his goddamn help. Okay, get on. I'm about done here. Hop on. I'll be right with you.
Why don't you drive?
Okay.
Come
Die hat sich
on,
ganz
lady,
schön
get 'em on.
gemacht.
I like Sadie, not lady.
I know.
Yeah,
So, you get everything?
I think so.
And some new clothes, I see?
Don't start. I can wear what I damn well want. Like I told you, my husband and I shared all the work. I wasn't some little wife with a flower in her hair baking cherry pies all day.
Yeah, I don't doubt that. You sure look the part now. Won't be long before you're smoking cigars and playing the harmonica.
I'll have you know, I used to love playing the harmonica before. Well, my house and everything I own got burned to the ground.
Ja,
I know. I'm real sorry about what you know. Maybe I'll keep my eye out for another one.
I don't want no pity. Just treat me equal and know nobody's taking nothing from me ever again.
Just don't kill the camp cook. Please.
Hey there!
Hey,
What you folks up to?
just heading home.
You're in Lemoyne Raider country.
Keep it cool.
You need to
Sadie.
pay a toll to pass through here.
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so? How about you pull over right now?
Pull over.
That's what I said.
Hey, how's about this? Go, go, go!
Shit! Let's... Get the hell out of here! Go! Get back! What the hell was that?
They was gonna rob us.
New pair of pants? You think you're landing Ricketts?
Oh shit! I'm gonna run this son of a bitch down.
Huh?
Easy.
Well, you wanted to see some action, lady. Now you got your wish. Damn it. You okay there, Sadie?
Of course. You think I can't handle these fools?
Ach du meine Güte. Nicht mal in Ruhe einkaufen kann man.
Told you I could shoot a gun, didn't I?
I don't remember asking you to prove it.
There, see? Not many still standing now. Only one paying a goddamn toll is you sons of bitches.
much.
Yeah, you run, you goddamn coward. I think we're good here, Arthur. Nice shooting. All right, I'll drive us back.
Lass mich die wenigstens noch ausrauben. Ich plünder die noch. Die Sadie hat's faustdick hinter den
What are
Ohren.
you doing? We should get out of here.
Ja, ich kann ja schon.
No, past those reins here.
Why?
Because you've caused enough trouble already.
I'm fine. We showed those bastards, huh?
Remind me not to get on your bad side.
And they was clearly planning to bushwhack us.
You did good. But that's a lot of mess to make near camp. Hope it don't bring anyone sniffing around.
Yep.
Easy, you're gonna wreck the wagon.
Ich habe gerade gesehen, dass es hier zu warm ist.
Maybe, if he asks. But maybe not.
Hey, watch it.
Yeah.
So who did they say they were? Lemoyne Raiders?
Yeah, something like that. Who knows? Anyway, don't you go ribbing Pearson about that letter.
How dare you? I wouldn't dream of it.
Right, you wouldn't.
I have traveled widely, making no small name for myself.
I won't be giving you no mail to post anytime soon, that's for sure.
I just want to peek in that journal of yours. The mind of bombs.
Not a chance.
You didn't get yourself killed then, Miss Adler.
Not quite.
Well, I'd like to say I missed your refined conversations, but I'd be lying.
I enjoyed myself out there.
Yes, Mrs. Adler did okay.
At shopping?
Yes, that's shopping.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
Don't mention it. I would ride with you again, Mrs. Adler, if you will ride with me.
Maybe. If you prove you can handle yourself.
Well, they say I lack finesse, but I ain't afraid of gun smoke.
We got this, Arthur. You've already done me a big favor today. Okay, Miss High and Mighty. And nice pants, by the way.
Oh, shut up.
Das ist zu heiß.
You're
Oh,
always bumping into someone.
Reverend Swanson. Ich würde mal sagen, wir können uns ein neues Outfit gönnen. Weil hier ist es einfach zu warm. Aber ich finde das Outfit auch sehr stylisch. Von dem her gucken wir mal, ob wir was Besseres für die aktuelle Situation zusammenkriegen. Haben wir eigentlich irgendwie was Neues freigeschaltet? Verfolger sieht toll aus. Naja, dann lasst uns mal was zusammenstellen. Outfits sind nicht so wichtig. Kopfbedeckung passt. Mäntel brauchen wir vielleicht gar keinen so richtig, weil es ja zu warm ist. Oh, ich finde diese Weste so stylisch von ihm. Gibt es noch was anderes? Ebenholz Naturbursche. Nein, die ist schon sehr, sehr cool. Bleiben wir mal bei der Weste. Das Anzughemd können wir auch lassen. Können wir das anpassen, ist die Frage. Ja, ich glaube schon. Da können wir nämlich die Ärmel hochrollen. Das macht es vielleicht noch ein bisschen luftiger. Beinschützer. Ah, okay, das sind so Chaps. Ich denke, der Rest passt. Einfach mal den Mantel ablegen. Alles andere gefällt mir wirklich schon sehr gut. Vielleicht der Waffengürtel, der passt gut mit dem Rot. Verbesserter Zweitholster. Woher haben wir das alles? Wir haben ja nichts gekauft oder ähnliches. Vielleicht irgendwie freigeschaltet. Talismane. Wir haben sogar schon Talisman? Adlerkrallen-Talisman. Erhöht die Dauer, die Adlerauge aktiv bleiben kann, um 5 Sekunden. Okay. Interessant. Und Taschen auch? Moment, das ist alles sehr interessant, dass wir das schon haben. Ach nee, das ist eine Arthurs Tasche. Okay, aber ein neuer fescher Look hier für das Gebiet von Lemoyne, wo es halt ein bisschen zu warm ist. Einfach ohne Mantel, aber ja, dennoch gut stylisch. Okay, dann hätten wir hier mit Javier einen Einbruch. Nee, das will ich eigentlich nicht machen. Sprechen wir einfach mal mit Dutch. Schauen, was der von uns möchte. Die Bäume zucken heute irgendwie so sehr.
Folks seem happy, Mr. Morgan. We have been provided for.
That we have, Reverend.
Have a fine time, sir.
Ich sehe gerade, dass wir sehr ähnlich gekleidet sind wie Dutch eigentlich, mit so einer roten Weste und seinem weißen Hemd, aber das passt ja auch, ne? Er ist ja so eine Art Vaterfigur, wir sind die rechte Hand.
How you doing, old
Warum
friend?
nicht?
Fine. It's funny. Us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that? Many times. I see I'm boring you, Arthur. Worrying me. We lost men back there. We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties. We're thieves in a world that don't want us no more. We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on. We got the day. It's nice out.
Das stimmt
Old
allerdings.
Hosea says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Oh, wir gehen angeln.
There's my girl.
Ja, warum auch nicht?
Hey, old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in?
Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always dream crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go fishing.
Come on, then.
Alle mit Hemden und Westen, wie mir gerade auffällt. Das heißt, unser Look ist gut gewählt.
Behind you. Okay, go.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we just fish here? There's a whole lake of them.
Because I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Whoa. Yeah.
Hello, gentlemen.
Well, look what the cat drug in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Ist das Trelawney, der da drin ist?
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It is good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly.
Ja,
The
Trelawney.
best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir, what did the silly, fancy fop back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Oh, no. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! The Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Well, allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come on, big guy.
Perhaps we can discuss the foolish magician.
Stay with that train. Don't let them get away.
Das ist
And
natürlich
do
auch
not
schlau.
shoot them, you hear me? Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on. What's your name, sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. So what are these fellers wanted for? Looks like the son of a bitch is gonna make. You sure I can't just shoot him?
No, did I not say that?
You've said plenty.
So long, deputies. Idiot. Now get after the others, come on. The train is slowing down to go through the station. Now's our chance. Get to the side of the train. Get in closer. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump on there?
Me? Why me?
Because you ride like my grandmother. Now he's throwing
You cop bastard! I didn't
Wow.
do
Au.
nothing!
Na, klasse. Quicktime-Event? Oh ja.
Damn fool!
Zack, einer bleibt hier in Rhodes. Ah Mann, und wir dürfen nicht schießen.
Don't let them get away.
Aber wir haben Unterlassung.
Only making it worse.
Okay. Blöd, dass Arthur einfach stehen bleibt.
Come on, shitbag. Come on. You stop them, I'll stop the train.
Okay.
Bastard.
Gleich mal.
Bastard. Get the hell away from me.
Können wir ihn bewusstlos? Ja, alles klar.
Running ain't gonna help.
Go on, don't lose them.
Just you and me now, pal.
Es ist schwer, der Gute zu sein.
Ahead and stop the train.
It's just us then, lawman. Come here. We need to bother. Let me go. I can't do that.
Wow. Ich würde gerne einfach das Lasso zücken.
At least stand behind my back. Just don't kill him.
Wow. Ist natürlich gemein, wenn er.
Are you sure?
Sadly so. Watch yourself, he's as dirty as
Boah,
do it.
der Sack.
Just subdue it and then taking it, all right?
So, du Kollege.
Hello? Is everything all right in there?
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Ja, der hat mit dem Messer ein paar gute Treffer gelandet. Eieiei.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on. A fine job, well done. And a pat on the back for me for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray. There
that's
you
klar.
go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Ach ja, Rhodes.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes. Up there on your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store, gunsmith, post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Very little. Oh, good, they're back. And that's your friend, right?
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna stop just ahead on the right, outside the sheriff's office. Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Kein Problem.
Come on, partner, before he wakes up. Just bring him here.
Hey, fellas.
Hey, Hosea.
We got him.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and the Braithwaites.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out of rebel gold, and marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Hosea, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take 'em months to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents of some sort.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Quite a fishing trip.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
Ja klar.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? I kinda like this place.
Okay. Let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Schon lustig, mit den zwei alteingesessenen Hasen unterwegs zu
All
sein.
right, gentlemen. Follow me.
Beziehungsweise den
All right, boy.
Anführern. Eigentlich Dutch, ne? Aber Hosea ist ja auch schon eine sehr starke Autoritätsperson hier.
Yeah,
So how far is this creek?
it's a bit of a ride still. And it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different pipe. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Lonnie owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Ja.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Van-der-Linde. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
Ja, wir müssten wirklich wieder in der Nähe von unserem alten Camp sein. Das hier sind nämlich die Schienen, die nach Valentine führen. Glaube ich.
This is the spot. Down to the left there.
Ist doch auch mal schön, bisschen die Seele baumeln lassen und dann hier zu angeln mit denen, mit Hosea und Dutch.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey, those the boats you mean?
Yes. Good. I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on. All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay. Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. It's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Let me roll. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
I enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid luck and good fish?
That'll do too. Keep going.
Okay. Hoffentlich levelt das auch unsere Ausdauer.
All right. Good luck, gentlemen.
Should really come here at dawn or dusk. That's when you catch the best fish.
Ah.
We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking.
Einen Seeköder. Ach, die da unten. Mhm.
Something big like a sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten. Are you trying to make your lure look like a dead fish? They won't be interested if it ain't moving.
You got a bite there, Arthur.
You hooked him.
Oh. Na komm. Ich merke das nur nie. Oh, er kämpft gerade. Kurz warten. Mit dem Einholen. Okay, jetzt wieder. Also ich brauche schon einen NPC in der Nähe, der mir immer sagt, dass jemand angebissen hat. So wie Jack damals. Und jetzt auch gerade Dutch. Weil so selbst merke ich das wirklich nicht. Oh. Ja, der ist schon...
Hey, look at this beauty.
There you
Wow.
go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
Was
I
zur
would
Hölle?
like to see that.
Der hier ist fast 2 Kilo schwer.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Und das hat ja nochmal unsere HP gelevelt, stimmt.
Hey, Hosea. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big feast. Toasted him all night.
This was 15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy those bass?"
Look, you can fish, or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and buy some fish.
Nice, you hooked him.
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you." And he replies, "Well, felt I had to. After all, I was married to her for 30 years.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, dear God.
Nochmal 2 Kilo.
Swim to shore.
Schwarzbarsch, wow.
Make sure you don't forget about that and let it rot in the bag.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control of that dog.
He had some spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open and wild, the way it should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer to the sky.
No point us trying to get back that way anytime soon. Pinkertons had patrols out all over tall trees and Great Plains. We saw when we went back for Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It could be worse. Plans change. That's just how life goes. That's on the hook, Arthur. Did I ever tell you my mother's buried in Blackwater?
Really?
Oh.
She is?
Apparently so. I only found out from an uncle of mine years later. Last I knew, she was still outside Philadelphia. I left home at 15 and didn't see her again. She and I didn't always see eye to eye. I wasn't always a very obedient child.
Auch
I
fast
can
2 Kilo.
only imagine.
Still, I loved her in my own way, and she me in hers. Somehow, even from the grave, she managed to have the last laugh.
Ich habe es mal nicht so weit ausgeworfen. Da muss ich sie nicht so lange einziehen, die Schnur.
You got something biting, Arthur.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
Doch, hier funktioniert es richtig gut, aber wahrscheinlich auch nur, weil wir in der
Something's
Mission
nibbling.
sind.
There we go. Nicely done, Arthur.
Boah, das sind alles Riesenteile. Stahlkopfforelle.
Oh, Arthur's pleased with that one.
Das ist auch cool, mit denen einfach zu angeln. Also einfach langsam einziehen.
It looks like you got a bite, Arthur. Fish on the line, Arthur.
Komm her.
Not bad, Arthur.
Dann scheint es heute Fisch zu geben zum Abendessen.
Yeah, that's a keeper.
Ich glaube, einen machen wir noch. Die scheinen ja auch
Got a
keinen
bite. Got one.
Gesprächsstoff mehr zu haben. Das ist aber auch in Ordnung.
Arthur's got a bite. Just gotta reel him in now, Arthur.
Ja, wenn er aufhört zu kämpfen. Oh, Vorsicht, 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 Vorsicht. Bleibst du hier?
There you go. That's a nice one.
Okay. Männer, ich glaube, das reicht dann erstmal. Wir haben gut was geangelt.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here. Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Das ist
Good
eine Schlange
idea.
im Wasser.
Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and knocked off some. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. I wish to God I'd have passed her by. Taters got burned and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we be 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, ground, ground. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men that do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
All right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Well, I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
Gonna be fine, Dutch.
Oh, that was fun today.
You didn't have to chase that train.
Ja, dann würde ich sagen, geben wir den Fisch auch mal noch ab. Und dann wäre es das von diesem netten kleinen Männertrip gewesen.
I've had quite a time of it, gentlemen. Mr. Pearson! Mr. Pearson, look what I've got. Fish!
Mr. Matthews! Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to talk about it. I have nasty memories, though.
You're not a kind man. I'm not fooled.
Oh, he stood there laughing and crying. And rather
Okay,
than kill
Mr.
me,
Morgan.
he took me and got me some food. That, of course, was that.
Ich habe auch noch ein bisschen was zum Spenden, Pearson. Tür geht einfach weg. Na gut, dann spenden wir das Ganze morgen. Vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Das soll es erstmal von dieser Folge gewesen sein. Und dann würde ich sagen, sehen wir uns dann in der nächsten Folge. Bis dann, Leute. Macht's gut. Ciao.